This is my green room, and we based it on the witch who's watching The Wizard of Oz to Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. This is all dumpster diving behind TJ Maxx and the ABC liquor store. And then I did three lighting fixtures that were just everyday objects or trash. This is 1,200 wooden clothespins that you can get at Target, really cheap, and rabbit cage. And then I had, I think, probably a week's worth of coffee for me. I'm a terrible addict. From Bean Espresso, which is my favorite cafe in High Point. On this wall, we have the melter, the melting witch, which is an iconic scene in the movie, and I don't know another actor that's had a death by melting scene. This has been, for me, something that I remind myself every time I'm making myself and everyone around me miserable trying to solve a problem. That Dorothy went through all of this stuff to find her solution, and in the end it just took a bucket of water. So I think sometimes we need to remember that the solutions to our problems are a lot less complicated than we. This is called 6 Degrees of Coffee. This wall is just everybody that helped me here. Now, one of the places I live in 3 different places, but this is an important place for me, High Point. I've done a lot of work in High Point for many years. When I first decided to have an apartment here and live here, I thought, how am I going to find my people? I found a really great cafe in town, and that opened up a world of this great, edgy, creative, visionary talent that's all here locally. What this is it's 700 photos of segregation-era America, the civil rights movement, and the race riots of the 60s. I thought that the storm that takes Dorothy from this black and white segregated world into a world of color is the tornado, is the twister. So we started thinking of this. We worked in the peace sign. The light bulb is a single light bulb, very spare, that says hope. And the floor is a fabric that we wove using photos of 100 different hands on black and white on black, doing different international signs like thumbs up, A-OK, the peace sign, the cross fingers, all of that. So what you do is you reflect on an important event that, one of the most important events in the civil rights movement happened 10 miles from here. In the Woolworth sit-in, the Greensboro Four. And I thought that that's an important part of the history of this area and that we should be talking about it. We're at a time where we've put a black family in the White House, and I think that part of this story that's so important to this area started very close to this market.